September is National Rice Month, a time to celebrate the harvest of this small but mighty grain. So here to help us is Chef Amy, and we're going to fill calamari?
Exactly.
Is that
with
correct?
Rice. That's
okay,
right.
so you're going to have to watch for that here in a second because I've never done this before, and that sounds fascinating to me. We're also going to drink some wine, and we're going to learn all about rice. And as I was telling you earlier, I would make rice every single night if I knew how to make it. But every time I make it, it's either underdone or overdone, or there's too much water in there. So can we learn some tips on how to... Okay, let's talk about that.
That's a common issue. Mostly all of my students have it, so you're not alone. You're in good company. What we're going to do today, I'm going to start the recipe, and then we'll explain some of the rices. So I'm going to add in, this is a medium grain rice, which is a Calrose rice. And it's perfect for filling because it's just kind of short and plump, medium starchiness.
So in the pan right now, we just have some olive oil, some onion, some shallots and garlic, maybe?
Olive oil, onion, and then we're going to add the rice, and we're going to add all of our other herbs. So here I have some parsley. That's finely chopped, going right in. Remember, this is Greek style, so we're doing some really fun herbs. We have dill here, and you can stir that up if you don't mind, and just hold on. Exactly. And then
Show everybody at home what's in there, because it looks beautiful and it smells beautiful as well.
Isn't it a nice perfume? I'm going to add some spinach. This is baby spinach. You don't have to cut it up or anything.
All right.
Just stir that right in there. And it goes down. Isn't it amazing, like, how quickly this stuff cooks down?
Yeah, I had no idea you could do this.
So whenever we use rice as a stuffing, we have to kind of get it sautéed first. This gets all of the flavor in it, helps to tell it, okay, we're going to cook you, but we don't want you to be too starchy. So that's why we're doing it that way.
And we're on a medium heat.
Exactly. Keep going, keep stirring. And while you're doing that, I'm going to come on the other side.
All right.
And I'm just going to start explaining some of our rices. So over
I thought you were going to go to the wine.
That's at the end. You have to work. I make you work for your wine. And then
when I cook at home, I have wine right next to me the whole time.
This is professional. Stay on focus.
All right, sorry.
Okay, so we've got the basmati rice over here right in front of the wine. And basmati is called the prince of rices in India because it's very fragrant and it has a wonderful aroma. You cook that a little bit different, like this. You saute it first, then you add your liquid very slowly, and then it cooks very slowly. You don't ever want basmati rice to stick together. The grains have to be separate. Then we have the brown rice next to it. Brown rice is wonderful because it's only had the hull remained. It's not. It's only had the hull removed. It's not completely refined. So you maintain a lot more of the nutrients that way. That's a U.S. Rice. And then over here next to that we have Calrose rice, which is what we're using here. Calrose is a medium grain rice, medium starchiness, nice for puddings, nice for fillings, things like that. And that's something that you'll see everywhere. Calrose rice was brought to Spain in the 9th century, and it was brought with the Arabs. It would do it very well there. It became the base for paella and all those great things. And then we have the arborio all the way over on the left, which is what Thomas Jefferson smuggled into the U.S. and started our rice industry.
That's how it all started here.
Exactly, exactly. So we have that Italian connection. Now I'm going to add some olive oil into this pan.
All right. Show everybody at home what we got so far.
And that's our filling.
Look at that.
You can actually turn that off, kid. That's all we need to do.
Really?
See how easy that was?
That was very easy.
So here's some olive oil over here. And the next thing we're going to do is to stuff these calamari, and then we'll turn them in here and braise them. So I know you like to work.
I've tried calamari before. So
see, this is taking it to a whole new level for you. So just pick up one of those guys. Exactly. You can show everybody at home. I know, it's not the best consistency if you're not used to it, but you get used. See, it's a perfect little pocket. These are baby calamari, so when you get them at home, they have the little hole in them.
All right.
And then you just take your spoon and you kind of start stuffing the rice.
Now, where do you get this?
The calamari, you can get it from any seafood place or the organic market. I got those from Whole Foods. Whole Foods almost always has them. Now remember, these are babies. If you get the big one, they're really super big.
Sure.
So that's kind of how you do it. I'm going to let you keep going in.
Okay, you want me to do both of this?
Exactly. You have to practice. And then don't stuff too much. People with stuffing, they tend to just really want to pack it in.
Right.
But if you do that, then they burst when they cooked. So you want to keep it kind of low. You've actually got enough right in there.
Okay, perfect.
Just pat them down and use this guy to thread in like a little skewer, like this.
Right.
And I'm going to saute them right while you're doing that. So just kind of a low heat, and you can kind of get these going.
Now you teach this. You teach cooking?
I do teach cooking, yes. I'm going to have a whole new fall season at L'Académie de Cuisine in Bethesda, so it's going to be really fun. And we're doing all kinds of things. We're doing a lot of baking, a lot of breads.
How much time are they over here?
These are over here just for about 2 minutes on each side. What you're going to see, kid, this is really cool. They're going to start to plump up from the bottom. See this kind of gelatinous consistency?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to change and it's going to get a little bit more hard, just like the fried ones that you get in the restaurant, except without the coating. So that's what they look like when they're finished, and that's what we're going for. So I'm going to turn them. See how nice and brown they are?
I know you guys can't see it at home, but they're just a little brown on the bottom. Can we show everybody that real quickly? Yeah, you can kind of see that. I don't want
That's all you need. And then you just add a little bit of stock. This can be seafood or vegetable stock, if you like. And then you just let them simmer, cover it up, 15 minutes, and they're perfectly done. And the rice is going to look like this. It'll be cooked through.
Excellent.
Super simple. And if you don't like calamari, you can stuff the tomatoes with this or any of those garden vegetables that are out right now.
And we did this in like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Oh,
because you were so awesome. You did such a great job. I'm going to tell you about a sirtico. We talked a little bit about this being a Greek island recipe from Santorini. So in Santorini, they have this special grape called a sirtico, and it grows in the volcanic soil. I co-led a culinary tour last year, and this was one of the ones that we sampled. It's perfect with seafood. So I'm going to let you go ahead. They say yamas in Greece.
Yamas. Let's talk about your cookbook real quickly.
This is the Ultimate Mediterranean Diet Cookbook. It's my latest cookbook. It has all of the latest research on the Mediterranean diet, recipes from 25 different countries in the region, a lot of places I've had the pleasure of working and living in, and really healthy, easy, delicious recipes.
This
Simple,
is a healthy meal.
Yes.
And what a great way to kick off National Rice Month. Where can people go for more details? Can I try this?
Sure. They can go to my website. It's amyriolo.com. I've already got a fork there for you.
Awesome.
I hope you like them. You can serve these cold or at room temperature. Today we're doing it cold, but however you like.
We'll just tell people it's room temperature. They'll never know. Eaten cold food before. Here we go. Oh my God. So delicious.
I'm glad you like them.
Thank you so much, Chef Amy.
Thank you for having me, kid. It's been a lot of fun.
Now I gotta talk, yeah. This is why they never eat on this show. I have to tell you, we'll have more of Let's Talk Live right after the break. Stay with us.